Welcome! Today we are drawing elephants. Elephants often symbolize wisdom, strength, and loyalty. In many cultures, they also represent good luck. And who couldn't use a little more good luck? So let's get started. These are very simplified versions of elephants. So I have that one in the corner to show you. It's kind of a backwards S curve for the top of the head and the top of the trunk, and then the lower end, and so it gets bigger where it gets to his head there. And now we're going to make the arc for the top of the back all the way down to the back of the bottom leg. And like, we want to make sure the front and back, we're doing the legs together, so you're only seeing one of each, front and back, and make sure they were even to the ground, and a little tail. And so you'll notice I try to do different tails, and you can try more. So I'm making the top of the ear, and then it's like a V underneath, and it just doesn't connect all the way, turning it into a triangle. And again, customize how you want for the little eye. And they have 3 toes, so we'd have one toenails, I'd have one on the other side. And then I'm making the 3 little hearts, having one get bigger as they go up. And that little drawing in the corner is going to switch into color, because I would definitely add color, but I try to make these videos as short as possible. So I'm adding in our design on the back. So I'm making more of an Asian or Indian elephant, like they would have in a parade on this one. I will definitely go back in and do some African elephants, which would have a bigger ear and a little less rounded of the back for another one. But there are just so many variations we can do on elephants, and I want you to really have fun with your designs and patterns and expressions on them. Moving on to our next elephant. So this one has the trunk up, so it's got a little bit of a U there, and then again it's getting bigger as it comes back to the body, making the head. Again, we're making that arc for the top of the back and going all the way down to the bottom of the back foot, and then this arc for the front, and like you're making sure these are even across the bottom. And I'm coming in trying to make sure that the front and back legs are about the same size. And we make an arc. As I said, we're making it a super simple way that you can doodle them and customize them as much as you want. And here I'm doing just a little open circle eye. And of course, you don't have to draw the little smile face on them. You saw on the other one, I went without it and then I added it after. Up to you. So it works as an elephant just like that. If you want to make it a little more cutesy, and then again, if you want to add in a design on them, like so that they're wearing something or have some designs painted on them, always cool to move on and add color. When I make these flowers, I'm kind of thinking of a star, so I'm doing the top, the sides, and then the bottom 2, so they're the 5 points. But any design you want to put in it absolutely works. So our next elephant has the trunk curled down, so it's kind of like making the curve of a letter, and then the back arc all the way down to the feet. And you can see like some of them are longer, some are shorter in the back. When I put them in a row, they kind of look like the elephants from the Jungle Book going in a line of size. So really customize and have some fun. I'm trying to just show you over and over again, like the real basic part of how I would build a head with a trunk going different ways and the body really simplified. Making sure the ear is attached to the head part of it, that's another thing I could point out, and that the part that is attached, we don't have the black line connecting there. But there I tried another different eye down with little eyelashes, so that's where I keep saying try all different things, have a whole elephant parade. So our last elephant has the S curve for the head and the trunk coming up. I believe the trunk coming up is really the good luck part. And then I gave it a big dome for the back and coming down to the back legs. And remember, you're looking underneath that where you did the head to make that front leg come down. And we're making these the same size. And you can have the legs longer or shorter with this arc in between, just as long as the widths are about the same in the front and the back. And then when you make this line where they're connecting, right, you want to make sure that it's getting bigger as it comes back to where it's going to be attached to the body as the head. And again, remember the ear part is connected to the head part. Don't put it too far back so it's on the body. But it doesn't connect to make a full triangle. It has that little opening there where it's attached. And each of these, if you didn't want to add on the decorations, I tried to show that part first. Like that could be just how you leave your elephant. But if you do want to add on the designs, go right ahead and then absolutely add with color.